You know, when you start out very young in show business, or even before you even decide to go into show business, and first became interested in songs and singing and folk music, you know, like lots of other fellas that started at the same time as I did, we were all influenced by other singers. Naturally enough, and you were influenced by several singers, and then eventually as you go along trying to copy them and do your own version, you would develop your own style. Well, there was one man who influenced me more than any other singer that I ever heard of, and that was a man called Hank Williams. Thank you. I discovered Hank Williams, I think it was about 1964, around that time. And I became totally fascinated by the man and felt totally, completely in love with him and his songs. And anyway, this is a song I wrote as a tribute to Hank Williams, the great Hank Williams. I saw a picture of you standing by the Alamo with Billie Jean beside you, and a kid I didn't know. I realized on looking closer that he looked a lot like me. He was standing in the shadow of the man you used to be. Down on the bayou, that's where I want to be, listening to the lovesick blues on the Grand Ole Opry. I remember when I heard you singing on the radio, an old black box my father bought a million years ago, and how your voice would tremble as if holding back the tears. One too many sleepless nights and one too many beers. Down on the bayou, that's where I want to be, listening to the lovesick blues on the Grand Ole Opry. I haven't heard you singing now in more than 30 years. There's an empty feeling in my heart where once you used to be. And I wish that I could tell you now just what you meant to me when first I heard you sing the blues in 1963. Down on the bayou, that's where I want to be, listening to the lovesick blues on the Grand Ole Opry. I saw a picture of you standing by the Alamo with Billie Jean beside you, and a kid I didn't know. I realized on looking closer that he looked a lot like me. He was standing in the shadow of the man you used to be. Down on the bayou, that's where I want to be, listening to the lovesick blues on the Grand Ole Opry. Down on the bayou, that's where I want to be, listening to the lovesick blues on the Grand Ole Opry.